Kanye or Drake?
Ooh.
What comes to mind straight away without thinking?
Cake. I mean, it's not
so
light.
heavy.
It sounded like the start of some porn video. It's so heavy. I can feel it in my hand.
Oh my gosh. Let me bring it a little closer to me.
Shut up.
So anyone who's listening right now, I've got Stacey, my wife. She's off camera doing the filming. We just thought we'd give her a microphone because, just say hello, babe.
Best decision we've ever made.
Good value.
Just why did I marry a porn star sounding woman?
I mean, maybe I could do an OnlyFans for just voice. And I just tell all the dirty things. I think we're onto something.
All right, on that, let's just introduce that.
We're also, hold on, we're setting an alarm.
No, Stacey, put it down, all right? Just put it down. I got a timer right here. We're good. All right.
no.
Anyone who's listening and wondering what the fuck's going on, Stacey is done for the day. She doesn't want to keep filming stuff, so she's putting a timer on for 1 hour. I don't know why, but this is fun. This is great.
It's so big. Bro, dead. Oh, perfect. You found the button.
So cool.
It's like she just came across some
Honestly,
Honestly, it's like
Oh my
she's
gosh.
just reading from a website. It's like top 10 things porn stars say.
Yeah. This is so big.
So heavy.
I had no idea this is what you saw.
Yeah, but Blake's favorite is this is so thick.
Oh yeah, listen how she uses the word thick. Like you can
Thick.
feel the word. So hold on.
Thick.
Like you feel it in the back of your throat.
I think I sound better in person when I say it, though.
I don't
to
know.
be honest.
This is how you sound, babe.
Oh, really?
Mm.
I sound so different than what I think. I really need to get my ears checked.
No, it's because when you're hearing things. Have you ever done
Wait.
that test where it's like, say you got the headphones off,
Mm.
and if you go like this and you go like that, that's
Yeah.
how you sound to everyone. Because the sound, the vibration from your jaw goes up into your ear,
Yeah,
and
right.
it alters. It gives you a bit more lower tones.
Ah,
So if you talk like that, that's how you sound to everyone.
that's insane.
Yeah, that's facts. All right, well, that's a cool segue to
Yeah,
just
that's crazy.
say hello to everyone,
Yeah.
Jamie.
What's up,
welcome.
guys? Welcome back to Fresh and Zesty, #1 music podcast in Australia. you
Facts.
know. We're here to give you the tips and tricks to get famous.
Yeah, but not today. We're just talking shit right now.
Yeah, not today. So you can fuck that notion right
Yeah,
off. But
we're just here to entertain, talk about random stuff, have my wife sound like a porn star for your fans.
yeah, for the OnlyFans.
Yeah, yeah,
Man, I remember when I first heard of OnlyFans.
yeah.
Like, I was like, so what's this site called? Because it'd be like My OnlyFans. Everyone
Yeah.
would say My OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, so there's a website called My OnlyFans. No, it's just called OnlyFans.
yeah.
So confusing.
And I was confused too. I was just like, all right, what the fuck is this? My OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Like I thought you just paid them. Like it was like some sort of
It was like a gift thing.
Patreon.
Patreon. That's what
Yeah.
I thought it was. I was like, what? Is this only do I pay them? Because I'm just like, maybe if she sees my donation, she'll sleep with me. Like,
Yeah. Like, how does this work?
yeah. It's an interesting thing.
Have you ever been on the website?
Why would I pay? Wait, the OnlyFans?
No,
or,
no,
like
no.
subscribe to someone?
No, just go on the OnlyFans.
Yeah, it's shit. You don't see anything.
No, well, of course, because it's all by subscription or whatever. So you
Yeah.
have to subscribe and pay for the things. Anyways, so actually I went because I was like, when COVID hit, I was like, oh, maybe I'll start an OnlyFans for
Give some chunk.
for music production.
Oh,
I was like, instead people can pay $5 a month and they can see me make beats and.
so you're saying I can't
Do
see you in a
stuff like
bikini
that.
in that?
I mean, yeah. Well, the idea was to be in a bikini making beats. That was.
Stace, would you subscribe to that?
Absolutely.
So that was gonna be.
Suare's you know how Suare loves how you sounded?
Yeah.
Mate, you got nothing on
Nothing,
Stace.
man. Nothing, bro. Oh, man. I gotta up my game. So I went on and I was reading through all the things and their sales pitch and whatever. In anywhere was there mention of the plethora of IG models and women using it for booty pics and other things.
Oh, there's more than booty pics.
Their main selling thing was a personal trainer. Doing videos.
You mean a normal training regime that you see everywhere else?
Just like that, like you subscribe and they like put up all their I guess like training things and all that sort of stuff.
Jeez, talk about massive lies.
Man, I was like, because I obviously saw all the IG models with their caption being like, uncensored pic in my OnlyFans. Like, so I went on and there's just like no mention. It's just all like the most like.
I wrote OnlyFans, and okay, it changed it. When I looked at it on this side for some reason, I swear it said OnlyFans cock. Okay, OnlyFans.com. The thing about OnlyFans, like, look at that, just automatic. Oh fuck. Okay, like it looks.
Bro, but have you seen how much they've paid out this year alone?
No, how much?
It's like a lot of money. It's like, I think it's almost like a multi-billion-dollar company or something.
Oh, 100%, dude.
But that is nothing.
That's $100,000 a year for one person. That's nothing, because I know Riley Reid makes something like $100 US a month, like minimum.
Crazy.
150 sometimes.
So much money they've paid out.
It's ridiculous.
So much money.
But like, yeah, I mean, like, yes, that is what I love that. That's what we. That is not what I think of OnlyFans. That is not how I think of OnlyFans. Like, wait.
Personal training.
Why would I go to an OnlyFans? Like, nah.
But I mean, like, it makes sense. You know what I mean? Like,
it's all working out stuff, isn't it?
Telling you, man. I'm telling you.
Wow, they're lying. See, that is what I think of that without the socks.
I feel like they did that so that when women...
you just sound so hot on this name.
But when women...
I can't comment.
Yeah, you can.
When women are above the age of like knowing the whole Instagram thing, if their husbands are on there, it like looks like, oh, my husband's trying to get fit. In reality, like on the other side of that
like,
power.
To be fair, it is cardio.
It's not its own thing. Like, you go through Twitter to access OnlyFans.
Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it's a
linked to
thing.
Twitter.
It's a thing inside Twitter.
Oh yeah, the login's here. You can log in with Google or Twitter.
Yeah. So like, it's not its own thing.
Interesting.
Which is amazing. Like, Twitter just absolutely nailed the game on that one. They were like, oh, Instagram's cool. How about we just fuck it up? Because could you imagine, like, say for us or whatever, like, if we could just on Instagram instantly monetize our Instagram.
Yeah.
Not having to go through anything else.
They have said they're going to start doing that with IGTV.
Because they have to compete with OnlyFans.
And YouTube. So a part of one of my mastermind groups that I'm in for marketing.
Yeah. Not for world domination.
That's the other one.
Ah, okay, good.
Yeah. So they've said that Facebook's made an announcement that paid out to creators was $600 billion. It just came up there. That's fucking nuts. Yeah, so Facebook's trying to go for world domination, no doubt. They're undercutting eBay with Marketplace. They're now going to start undercutting places like Amazon as well with Shop, which is coming up, which is cool.
Are they going to take away Marketplace?
I don't know. I think because, look, they're doing the classic thing. They're trying to get information market share. There's more money in information than there is the actual market.
Yeah.
The cuts.
Bro, 'cause have you, like, eBay fees, man?
Not only that, yeah, the eBay fees now are just like
eBay
offensive.
fees for businesses are stupid. Yeah. It is like 10% at least.
Yeah, minimum. And it's crazy. It's not worth it.
No, not at all. You sell something.
Even if you don't sell something, they charge you a fee. They charge you a fee now. Like, it used to be a cut, which is what
Reverb does. So, because I sell a lot of gear on Reverb. Because it's a much broader range of people that you're going to sell to. And Reverb fees are like 3.5%. And then you can like bump your whatever you're selling to like get it more views or whatever. It's like advertising. Basically. So you can pay and you like, it doesn't happen until the end. So you can, it does it. The tiers go up in percentage of like 0.5% of how much extra you're going to give them. Yeah. So their base is 3.5%, and then you can bump for 2% or whatever to get more views, which is great because you don't have to pay anything up front. If the item doesn't sell, you don't pay fees.
See, that's how it should. That's how eBay started.
Yeah,
and that's how Facebook started with Marketplace. And again, it's every business does the same thing. You undercut, people get in a
And then you slowly introduce these.
You think about it. Say you have even just 10 million people in a year sell one thing. And you go from charging 0, because now you've got everyone coming over, and you have 10 million of now using it, and they're in that habit, and you go, all right, flat fee, $1. That's it.
$10 million.
No one's going to jump across to fucking eBay.
They're going to be like, I have to pay now. I'm going back to eBay.
Yeah, they're not going to do that because now they're in the habit, and it's like fucking.
And it's also just $1.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I mean, look, it's easier said than done. I love when you talk to people in just in talking, and it's like they use the 1,000 fan thing. All I need is 1,000 fans, and then I'm set for life because I charge. I send 4 shirts. And they all buy it because they're super fans, and I make $80,000 straight off the bat. But if I have 3,000, now I'm making 240,000. It's like, cool. How the fuck did you just jump from that? Do you know how hard it is to go from 1,000 people to like 3,000?
How did you get 1,000 super fans?
Yeah. Like how did you just do that? But so many people get they get stuck in the simplistic stuff, and then they get stuck in imagining it. Like when it's always when I have 1,000, 10,000 super fans, I'm gonna be doing this, and with my life. When I have 100,000, it's like, hold on, dude. You haven't got 10
how about
people
you get
yet.
5?
Yeah.
Let's start with 5. That sounds great.
Even 1, dude.
Yeah,
one
person that will buy everything you do.
That is
every
fucking
single
hard.
thing. Every single thing.
Hard.
Not even your mum. Actually,
your mum buys everything you do.
yeah, she probably.
Yeah.
Not even your other mum. Not even your best friend would buy every single thing. Like, won't go to every single show. Won't buy every song.
Usually your friends are like, "Oh, can you hook us up?" It's like,
no,
dude,
how many times?
All I'm asking
when you
is
were doing
$10.
When you were doing your shows, it was like, yeah, bro, just can you? Oh, look, I can't afford it. Can you hook me up
even
with
people
tickets?
that weren't my friends, that were acquaintances. Like, oh wait, no, this was before you stayed. So I think I was dating Ebony at the time.
Yeah.
And we bumped into with this guy who I know him from the gym.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, man, I'll be there for sure. And I'm like, oh, Matt. He goes, yeah, can you get me on the list? I'm like, fuck you. I was like, yeah, no, fuck. People just want, I don't know. And look, I respect the hustle. And at the same time, it's my responsibility to make them want to come. Yeah. Not in like a coercive way, but like they want to. Yeah. Like it is our responsibility.
Ah, for sure.
And we can sit there and be like, oh, fucking the best way to look after your friends is support small businesses. It's like, okay, cool. How about you forget about what's owed to you? And, the best thing for you to get support from your business, your friends, for your small business, is make good shit that they actually want.
Yeah, 100%.
You know?
You can't, just because they're your friends, you can't expect them to just jump on board and be like, yeah. Yeah. Love this.
Well, that's like...
this is mad.
It's mad.
What is this?
Yeah, but then you're surrounded by yes people, and they're like, dude, that song was sick. It's like, really? I did that with some of my friends. No, my ex. This girl I broke up with. You're welcome, Stacey. So I remember with her, what was it? I sent her a website that when I was doing Reconnect, and I sent her the website, and I go, what do you think, babe? She's like, it's so good. And I'm like, it's perfect? She goes, yeah, it's perfect. All right. What don't you like about it? Well, then it's actually, this could be improved, blah, blah. I'm like, why don't you fucking tell me that from the start? Yeah. You know, like, it's not being a dick, it's being constructive, because everyone else is going to be a dick by scrolling past, you know? And another friend, I sent her this thing to have a look. I'm like, oh, what do you think of this? And it required a purchase. Yeah. Just, it's so good. Reconnect as well. It's so good, Blake. Oh my God. I go, cool. Why didn't you buy the ticket? I go, so it's not fucking perfect because you didn't buy the ticket. Yeah. You know, and that's the same with music. Yeah, 100%. You know, like people, you freight to your friends and they're like, yeah, dude, it's really cool. And then you go back and they haven't streamed it once. And I'm like, well, why the fuck didn't you stream it?
Meanwhile, I tear you apart.
She does.
Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's hard when it's your wife because you kind of like, you get defensive at first.
Yeah. But it's also your ego. It's not just who it's from. It's just your ego. Like, oh, well, fuck you.
It
Fuck
depends
you
who
for not
you're
liking it.
from. Because Stacey at the moment is going through the same thing. She's now got all these mentors left, right, and center, which I am fucking pumped about. And she's like, Blake, did you know that they said this? And I go, you mean the thing I've been telling you for the last 2 years?
Listen, I acknowledge that you tell me this stuff, but I just say it just sounds a lot better coming from us.
But look, I'm happy, but sometimes you need to hear it from the person.
100%.
Because I get it. Like, it's your husband. Like, fuck. It's like when I try and give my parents advice. Good fucking luck.
But it's that thing. Like, it's sometimes, it's in any situation, it's like, yeah, you could tell somebody the exact same thing 1,000 times, and then this other person tells them it once, and they're like, you know what? Yes. Yeah. And you're like,
yeah.
But it's like, until, like,
they have to be ready to hear it, though.
100%. It's being ready to hear it, and from the right person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it makes such a difference.
Yeah. That is very, very true. Side note, one of these.
Yeah, bro. That'd be
Bro,
great.
I came across it. So anyone who's listening to this and not watching it, anyone's watching it, there you go. Yeah. It's the dairy milk. What do they call them? They're just like the chocolate.
Bro, it doesn't even matter.
It's like a chocolate drop.
A chocolate drop. Can you say that again?
Chocolate drop.
Oh, I'm hungry now.
So does this mean that I might get lucky when we get home?
Just careful about that, babe. I'm holding sex ransom.
That's scary.
It's like trying to buy himself time with dinners.
I got my chocolate. I'm good.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh, do that again. That sounded really nice.
She's just not used to it. I like it. Maybe we should get guys, should we get Stacey on more often? Comment below.
Ew, don't do that. That's too much.
Yeah, mad.
So anyway, random thing.
Yep.
Lately, I've been really into reading books while on the toilet.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Stacey's rolling her eyes. But I don't know. Because what do you do when you're on the toilet?
Scroll.
That's what most people do.
Look at things to buy.
Yes.
Bro, that is the worst place to impulsive buy.
No, I don't actually buy anything, but like I just research.
But Jamie,
market research.
Here's the important question. Do you fill the cart and then just abort the cart?
No, I never fill the cart. No. I just look at things.
Bro, she like dick teases the cart the whole time. She's like...
I swear that's why they made the wish list button. Yeah. So like, there's like, I'm sick of all these people putting things in carts and not buying it. So it's like, you know what, we're gonna make a thing where they have to sign up and make a wish list so we can keep throwing it back in their faces.
Yeah, 100%.
It never goes away. It's always there. It's like, hey, you forgot about bam.
Yeah.
Bam, bam, bam.
But you're even guilty of like you're putting stuff in that you don't even like you have zero
like
intention
you're
of
never
buying.
gonna buy it.
There's one at the moment and I will buy it. Like what?
I don't do that. I have full intention.
She whinges and nags. Blake, I want $600 worth of yoga pants. No fucking chance.
I mean, how much is a yoga pant?
Usually it's like
just one leg.
One leg.
Well, like $80, but then I get a discount.
Wait, no, that's
and it makes
US.
them like
Wait, that's
65.
US though. So it's 120.
What?
120 for some
They're
yoga
outrageous,
pants.
Jamie. Like if you want your butt to look good in your yoga pants, you're paying.
That's fair, man.
Jamie.
Look, I do remember
happy
when
with
I
it?
did dancing and like I had to wear like tights.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have to. I chose to.
That's what they bullied me into it.
It's like I had to. Well, I mean, it did make literally everything easier. Like, let's be honest. I think I went
Better
and
movement.
everyone would be wearing like tracksuit pants,
Idiots.
to like dance lessons. So I was like, oh, I'll do that. No.
Yeah.
Like the lycra tights was everything was just
100%.
look. Everything
Dude,
was easier.
I get it. Like if I get it with women. So women, bro. The only reason I even think there might be a God is because of the woman's body. Like it makes sense. Everything flows. Like it's you got head, neck, shoulders.
So like everybody. Yeah.
Everybody. Then you got the male. It's like the male, good-looking man, broad shoulders, pecs, abs, dick. Like just this thing with bush and fucking just like this sad elephant staring back at you. And then when he's excited, he's like, whoa! And like, oh, sorry guys, that was really loud. I'm just going to add a marker for that one.
Bit aggressive.
But like guys' bodies, like I can appreciate, like I am straight hetero, but I can appreciate a good looking man. Like Brad Pitt, I mean, I'll let him massage me, okay? But the penis, just that fuck, no.
It's a microphone. It's like
the microphone got me a bit excited. You know, like I commend women.
I get you.
Stace, why is it that women, like, okay, guys are like, we go, oh, tits and oh, booty. Women are obsessed with the phallus. They love it. Like, as in, she wants to get my penis molded to be made into a dildo.
That's because you don't give me sex enough. Like, let's just be honest here.
You guys want to take this episode on? Like, I'll step out. Like, it's cool. Like, turn the cameras off. I'll leave. It's fine. No worries. Like, no judgment.
No, but that's the thing. Like, and like you hear girls talk.
But we also do that with boobs.
Yeah.
Like, let's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Open
see,
the
I don't
folder
think-
fully here.
Yeah, guys don't really.
Now we talk about guys,
No, what?
not about the dick, but like
No. I mean,
we'll
like,
be like, hey, that's some nice muscles you got there.
but that's where you end it. That's usually where you end it. Like, and if you go past there, it's fucking weird. Like, you're not there going, bro, you're yoked, and like start grabbing his fucking arms. And
That's
like,
exactly what
Not
I
like
do.
drama.
drama.
Like,
she's into Entourage now. I got her in,
so
and
like-
she's like, this show.
as soon as
is
you said
incredible.
yoked, I was like, the only place I've ever heard that term is on Entourage. 100%.
Yeah, like,
Yoked.
but that's the thing, man. Like, guys will just like, we don't have to say anything about a woman. Like, I personally, I think as well, like when guys sort of brag about details of the sex, it's weird. Like,
Yeah.
I don't go like, oh man, look, this before Stacey. Obviously, I treat every woman with respect as well.
Okay.
But I've never gone back and been just like, oh man, she was doing this and that, and yeah. I was like, oh dang, and that was about it.
Yeah.
I leave it there. I'm
Yeah,
like, you know. Whereas I feel like women are like, oh, he did this, and oh yeah. Oh. Is that accurate?
No.
The voice
I don't
is,
think so at
the
all.
voice is nowhere near as accurate as Stacey's before. So, like, that was definitely wrong.
Now, what do you talk about? Okay, you're different because you were celibate for 4 years and you're a good little Christian girl. I've heard other girls.
That laugh.
was. No, I've heard girls talk about shit, and it's just like, dude, you
Yeah.
guys are going like literally they go, describe his penis in detail.
Hey, man, it is what it is.
I'm like, I don't want you guys to know that I have a 90-degree penis.
But I also think it's like women wanting to know.
I tried so hard to just let it slide.
Pun intended.
I'm confused. You lost me somewhere. I was focused so hard on your question.
Anyway, so yeah, reading on the toilet. That's how we got.
Yeah.
this.
So, I mean, yeah, like, yeah, I just scroll and stuff. I don't read a lot as it is. It's probably not a great thing. I should probably change that. But
There is something liberating about it. I've recently like COVID has got me so bad into reading now. Like, I'm juggling between 7 books right now.
there's a lot of books, man.
And they're not light books. Like, I'm talking about like Jordan Peterson, the 12.
He's got those double D books.
Nice.
Hey, nice.
I like that.
Nice.
Yeah. That's right.
I don't know, like there's something about it, and like because I didn't realize as well, especially with like a phone, like how stimulating that is on your eyes. And just by removing that, I think this is why a lot of people don't like reading, is because we're so used to having so much stimulation that unfortunately now the as soon as that stimulation's gone, we can't handle it.
Yeah, right.
Whereas I've noticed with COVID, it's given me some space to actually breathe a little bit. In terms of like, you know, I've got my routine now, and in the morning I have mantras that I do. Like, again, that thing of the verbal part. I think we spoke about in one of the podcasts about verbalizing your shit makes it more powerful. And fuck, dude, like it is making me so, I guess, focused.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're going to touch on with Peter May, and I didn't get a chance. Of like the problem with too much availability is making anxiety. You know, like actually taking away, not freedoms, but taking away a freedom of anything can be freedom. And I've noticed that as well, by having more focus is making it so good. So I do that in the morning and night. I meditate. Meditation's sick.
Yeah.
Sometimes
I have been told.
Oh, I thought you were saying you do. I was like, But reading, like I'm busting through, and it's not a lot. Like I'm sitting down for 10 minutes at a pop.
Yeah.
Maybe 3 times a day. Just 10 minutes.
Yeah.
One of them's on the toilet, and I'm just busting through a good 100 pages a day of like heavy.
You're busting through a lot more than a few pages when you're on the toilet.
Hey.
Shots fired. That mate. Hey, our relationship hit a new level today. I went to Z while she was in the shower.
Bro, that's a big step.
Yeah. Our relationship has hit a new level. It was yeah. What's up, babe? What's up?
I'm just trying to. Okay, you're good now.
Oh, okay, I'm back on the camera.
Restart, yeah.
Oh, that's fine.
Love that.
We've got Jamie's head for a little bit.
Yeah.
Just doing these ones?
Jamie's has restarted already.
All right, cool. But yeah, the no, so
So I was just talking to my fans.
okay, cool. OnlyFans.
Subscribe.
No, I was it was bad. Zesty does this thing where she showers after she poops.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't stand not to.
Yeah, she likes to clean
Every time?
clean butthole.
If possible, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Just a quick rinse, but like I definitely, I really need to invest in a bidet. 'Cause
Yeah, I was
feel
about to
dirty.
say, like, how about you just...
I don't
get
poop that much.
Okay. But I feel like the times you would be, like, around home
Yeah.
because you don't poop that much.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly.
so like, having a bidet would
Well,
be great.
Can you poop? You can't poop in public, can you?
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
My baby. Can you poop in like public restrooms?
Yeah, it's fine.
Have you ever pooped in the bush?
No.
Bro, you want a
I
feeling
never
of
really went camping or anything, though, so I didn't really need to.
yeah, facts. You're always here.
Yeah.
I did it recently in like I think we spoke about it actually. I pooped when I was like I actually had a view, like a 180-degree view of the ocean on a cliff.
You didn't tell me you pooped on the cliff, though. You just told me you had a great view. You left out a very important detail.
It wasn't off the cliff. Like that's severely dangerous. Like I could die.
Well,
it was like okay.
Without the proper harness, for sure.
Look, I pride myself in the fact that I've got really limber Achilles. And I can do the Asian squat, the one where they go all the way down. Which is really important if you want to do a poop because it opens up. You know what? Let's not go into details.
No, I totally get it.
And I just said to Stace, I'm like, look, can you just make sure no one's around here? Because we're in the middle of fucking nowhere, dude.
Yeah.
Like the nearest, like it would have taken us a good hour to get to the nearest bathroom. So like, and Stacey, it's like she is convinced I've planned this. I'm like, babe, I need a poo. She's like, seriously? Oh
This
my!
kid poops so much. It's unbelievable. The most inconvenient times. He is the man that gets on the airplane, sits down, and as soon as it gets to where the seatbelt buckle goes off,
I gotta poop.
I gotta
See,
go.
that's so funny because I used to always think that his body was so regimented when we had sessions every time.
Yeah,
Every session. It was like, because we had sessions every Friday.
Yeah.
Every Friday, 2 hours in, poop.
Yeah. See,
unreal.
that's the thing. I look at it as a good thing. She looks at it like I have a problem. So I have a problem that my poo is literally down to like a 20-minute window every day.
I think it's amazing.
I do too.
It's like, incredible. If anybody knows why that is, hit us.
Well, it's coming very handy now because I get paid to poo.
Yeah, of course.
And because that was the thing.
You didn't talk about that with.
Nah, we didn't touch on it, but that's fine. We can touch on it now. So I get paid to poo.
I won't touch it.
I get about $200 a week. I don't know if we've touched on this in one of the episodes, but
No, we have.
we have. All right,
Yeah.
cool. We don't have to again. But that's where it's really handy because like I have to deliver the donation.
You gotta do the do.
Nice.
Babe.
I have to do it before 8 a.m. every morning.
Jesus.
So like, there's a time pressure now too.
Yeah.
So my body is like, boom, like I know. So I go to bed. Just before I go to bed. Sorry.
Well, you have to deliver before 8 a.m.
Yeah.
Gnarly, right?
Yeah. That's fine. I can bust out 2 before 8 a.m. sometimes if I'm up early enough.
Get it.
He asked him.
Yeah.
He's like, "Can I do 2?" And they're like,
Yeah.
"No, we have to give you a cutoff."
Yeah. No, because it's yeah.
We're losing money now,
Yeah.
Blake.
Yeah. Look, I would have like just killed their bank account. No, the reason being, I think my hypothesis is I've done zero research on this, but it doesn't matter. We're all speculative here. It's like when you have to get like a urine test or whatever, and it's the first thing in the morning. I think it's the same with your microbiome. Like maybe you shit an excessive amount out.
Maybe.
First
Yeah,
thing.
maybe.
But yeah, it's like I've got a regiment now. So
Yeah,
if I go to
hectic.
I have my dinner.
Yeah.
I don't need I don't know. Are you like me where it's like your poops are more like skewed towards the front end of the day. Do some research this week.
Know what,
Message
though?
me.
It's hard because like you think about my schedule.
Yeah,
Like it's never the same.
facts.
So-
But in relation to when you wake up, because you got to remember you've been like sleeping, let's say 8 hours.
Maybe.
You know, things are down, pushing downtown Charlie Brown. Like
Did you sleep standing up?
standing up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anatomy.
Gravity.
Science, bitch.
No, so the
Yeah. No, like I get it.
Yeah. So anyway, so my poop regimen is I have my dinner. I don't really need anything, and if I need to poo, I usually like go, nah, not yet, soldiers, hold your horses.
Wow.
And also, so I'll have a glass of water before I go to sleep.
Yeah.
You know.
Nice.
And then usually I wake up and I'll have an apple because I train my clients early in the morning.
Yeah.
The apple is really good fiber, by the way, just a little great fiber.
Microbiomes.
Yeah, well, just fiber.
Okay.
You know, apple pushes it out.
Yeah, cool.
And bro, by the time it hits like 7 a.m., bang, I'm ready. Like it's fucking clockwork.
That's nuts.
Yeah. So
I don't think I could do that.
no, you can. It's just training.
Oh my.
I just don't think that's the training I want to be doing.
Look, it's great. No, but anyway, back to the. I pooped with a group. Like a great
Poop with a group.
group. Oh,
Nah, man.
so
That's,
there's someone out there that does it.
yeah,
Anyway,
that's weird.
well, look, we've sat on the shit for too long.
Nah.
So random thing too.
Yeah, hit me.
Where's my mouse? Oh, there we go. What do you think is the most influential artist of all time?
Oh,
Oh, this is so interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, like most people would say the Beatles.
My boy. Yes. All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because so they've done this with. I don't know how I got in. I think I was in a Michael Jackson mood, and I was just listening to shit, and I was like, you know, he influential, but this one's done 100 most influential artists according to basically like how many artists they have influenced.
Right.
And yeah, dude, Beatles,
Man.
dude, second. Who would you think second is? And then I'll tell you the stats. So first was the Beatles,
Yeah.
who influenced, according to this study of 54,000 artists, had influenced 1,230 of those artists.
Out of 54,000.
Yeah, not as big as I thought it did. But who do you think number 2 would be?
Sorry, we'll talk about
Number
it.
2, sorry, bad pun there. Second was only 669.
Jeez.
Like
It's like half.
Yeah, literally from 1 to 2. Stop with the poop jokes.
I'm a child. Okay? I'm a child. Ooh. First to second. Oh shit. Elvis?
That was my guess.
That was my guess. Elvis.
Jimi Hendrix.
Elvis is like, I don't even know where the numbers are because they don't show you the numbers after like
10.
0.
Like 0.
Elvis looks like it's down to like 23, 24.
Maybe it's
So who
'cause
is
he
that?
didn't
He's
have
only
a
at
population.
273.
Is it Michael Jackson?
No, I
No,
thought that
definitely
too.
not.
Michael Jackson's down at like 40 something.
Who else could it be? Ray Charles? No.
I can't even see him on here.
Yeah. I'm just trying to think of who influenced me.
Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Fair. No, that's fair.
So Bob Dylan, Rolling Stones, David Bowie, Velvet Underground,
Rolling
the
Stones,
Beach
that-
Boys is like number 6.
Yeah, the Beach Boys had a really cool their soundscape.
Yeah.
It was really, really inventive.
But it's really interesting because like you look at the most influential artists and they are around the same era. I mean, I guess it's where music really started popping off in like every sense of the word, like pop.
Yeah.
You know, like
100%. Well,
they've got an unfair advantage. Like you can't compare Drake because Drake's like they've got 40, 50 years.
generations.
Yeah, you know, like.
Yeah.
But Bob Dylan, fucking like
No,
I know, but I didn't think he'd be
that-
number 2.
You know what? That's bad on my part because I talk to Danny all the time, and Bob Dylan's basically like the greatest songwriter we've ever had
Yeah,
to date.
yeah, he
Like to date.
he just didn't give a fuck.
His
That was what
lyrics
was good
and
about
like
him.
the music, but like it was so raw, but the way he said everything was so insane.
Yeah. And he didn't please people. He did what he wanted.
Yeah,
Because I
100%.
was listening to a story about him and like he was one of the early guys that did electric guitar.
Mm.
You know, like Bob Dylan has his whole sound. Everyone's like, you know, fucking fucking praising him and everything. Like he has his sound, influential, and then he gets up on stage and just plugs in this electric guitar, and everyone's like, "Oh, what the fuck is that?" Like they're horrified, and he's like, "Deal with it. This is where it's going."
Yeah.
Like he didn't care. He's like, "All right, I've hit the top. I'm gonna go back and push myself further."
Yeah.
Dude, like that takes balls, man. Like when you're riding on a coattail of success, like the fact that you're that young and you still don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Like he had the wisdom at 20 of what people struggle to get by the time they're 50.
Yeah. No, it's insane. Yeah, that totally makes sense. That's crazy. Yeah, because I mean, like, yeah, pop wasn't really a thing. Like, you know, we never had pop stars.
Yeah.
Until the Beatles.
Yeah.
Like they were the pop stars.
And what's cool is like they got told by so many studios that there would never be anything. They lack creativity.
Yeah.
And their sound was awful. Fuck. Imagine being that guy that said to the Beatles, like, "Oh, you guys suck."
Yeah. Well, the guy,
Ouch.
Was it George Harrison, who was the engineer.
Yeah.
At Abbey Road. The amount of innovative things that he did for their sound, like Abbey Road was really strict with the rules of how you use the equipment in the studio. So certain microphones were only used for certain instruments.
Really?
Yeah. Like it was like that. And this is like back in this era, like when you were recording amount of instruments and things like that, you had minimal space. Like tape only had a certain amount of channels.
Oh yeah, fuck! I forget about tape. Like that was
so
the thing, hey?
they had to everything had to be so planned in how they attacked the recording stage.
Yeah.
And when these guys came in, they were just like, "No, you know what? Fuck you."
Yeah.
Like in one song, all the drums are on the right hand side, and then the vocals are on the left hand side. It's like, oh, okay,
yeah.
That's what that's. Look, if that's cool, whatever, it's fine. But
they weren't afraid to experiment.
No, well, like
and that takes balls in itself.
100%, because the rules were if you did stuff like that, you lose your job.
Yeah, yeah.
So like they were doing all this stuff, and like it was like, okay, cool.
But that again goes to show you it's like there's a time, and this is always easier said than done. I think everyone likes to again be like the Monday quarterback where they're like, this is all you have to do, but it's like, cool, you do it, bro. Realize how hard it is, but that's the thing. It's like,
sure, write 60 hit songs.
yeah. It's just easy. That's all you got to do for succeeding.
60 number ones, yeah, that's fine, man. Whatever, that's cool.
But you know, that's the thing that they took a punt. They were lucky, like, and there's so much luck in it too. Like, you need, if you're going to take a huge fucking risk against everyone who's knows how to do it, quotation marks. You need that to pop.
Yeah. And
you need it to pop a little bit bigger or a lot bigger than what they expect.
Huge impact.
That's the thing. And you like, again, it's like there's where that luck is. Like, maybe, I mean, I'm hypothesizing with this, maybe the one person that heard it was like, holy shit, and then pushed it. Same thing happened with In Excess. I can't remember what the name of their manager was, but the In Excess, their album Kick almost got crushed. The label would not do it. Like Kick, their biggest fucking album.
Yeah.
They, so I think it's Ryan Murphy, or maybe was his name, their agent, manager. And so they went to the execs of the label. Label's like, hate it. Fucking hate this thing. It's disgusting. It's not their old sound. Anyway, it's not going to see the light of day. So what their manager did was like, all right. So all the guys from INXS were like, oh shit, okay, this is crap. The manager went downstairs to the PR and marketing team, and he goes, all right, they love this, push it. Went directly past the CEOs, went straight to the marketing team. The marketing team's, okay, cool. Like, you know, I'm going to trust that this guy is telling us the truth. Yeah. They push the stuff, they release it, and it blows up. You know, like, but again, that album probably never would have seen the light of day unless Ryan Murphy, I hope he's named right, but unless he was just like, you know what, fuck this. I know it's good.
That's nuts.
And just override and take the balls. Like, because if he got caught and it hadn't blown up, I mean, who knows? In Excess could be like, dude, you almost, like, you could have fucked us. You're out.
Yeah. You
know, like, again, it's a bit of luck.
That's crazy. That's so
but
crazy.
Something like that, like an iconic album like Kick, it required blatant lying to the marketing team and stabbing a CEO in the back, figuratively speaking. Like,
That's awesome though.
That is cool. Is NXS even on? NXS isn't even on this list. That is hurtful.
You love NXS.
Look, man, they're my childhood.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Can't say the same.
Fucking hater.
Hey, man, I'm not a hater.
All right, cool.
I don't mind things.
Okay. Random 10 questions I thought of.
Yeah, hectic.
Actually, it's 8. I got lazy when we were getting coffee. I hit 8. I was like, fuck it. All right, so, Jamie.
Yeah.
Hip hop or R&B?
R&B.
Okay. Producing or performing?
Producing.
I kind of know these ones anyway. Kanye or Drake?
Ooh. Fuck.
What comes to mind straight away without thinking?
Cake. You know
I
what?
mean, it's better than Dre.
Kanye.
Kanye.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Just for the experimentalism. Like,
Yeah.
he just doesn't give a fuck. Like,
again, that's what worked for the Beatles.
yeah.
Actually, interesting you say that because
And like, I barely like any of his new shit. But like,
but he takes a hit. He takes a good.
well, it's not
just
even
goes
about
with
that. For me, it's just like the fact that somebody could think of that.
Yeah.
That's where I'm like, oh, like
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't go back and listen to a lot of the stuff, but I'm like,
You appreciate it.
bro, this is like, the fact that this came out of somebody's brain is just beyond me. Like these sounds, everything, like the way that I listen to Kanye would be very different to the way I listen to Drake.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I listen to Drake when I'm getting drunk. I listened to Drake last night. But I also listen to a bit of Kanye. Yeah. But like,
Kanye just slips in
I
all the
try
time.
and dissect Kanye.
Yeah.
Like, and focus on what he's doing and how he's doing it.
Yeah.
I
Well, that's
really
one thing
have to
that
do that with Drake.
shit. It was a podcast. We're going to do an extended episode on this interview that we heard from. Crap, I can't remember. A business dude / producer who's worked with all Kanye, Dre, and all of them. But he was saying that about Kanye because they asked him about Kanye versus Dre in the studio, and Dre's very old school. Like, if you're an artist and you don't turn up on time, he will wait at the studio for you to turn up
And then leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know? And also, like, when you get in, it's like there's set, like, this is how we're going to operate. Like, it's very well-oiled machine.
Yeah.
Whereas with Kanye, it's like fucking all hell's loose.
Yeah.
He's like, it's like pure experimentation. We don't know. Let's just throw shit on the wall, see if it sticks. He said that there's a lot of people that come in and out.
Yeah.
You know, like you've got some people there for 3 weeks, some are there like for fucking 10 years.
Yeah.
But Kanye, he said, has that experimentation to him. So it's interesting you bring that up. Black or white chocolate? I mean, is it black chocolate?
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate?
Yeah, dark chocolate.
I was thinking like
Just regular chocolate.
brown. Is it brown chocolate?
It's milk
It's
chocolate.
regular chocolate.
Milk
Milk
chocolate.
chocolate, dark chocolate, or white chocolate.
Yeah.
Which one?
Let's go milk chocolate.
Yeah, milk chocolate.
Over white chocolate?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I used to love white chocolate, but then like, I don't need another one. It's fine.
But you just chose it.
Okay.
All right, cool. Fake boobs or real?
Real.
What? Okay, hold on. Sorry, I just don't want you guys to hear this
I was gonna
chocolatey
say,
goodness.
Please don't.
Uh,
Stop.
All right,
Please don't do that.
artists do
Why?
it to me
Because
all the time.
I'm-
It's my turn to come back.
look, I'm team fake tit.
I know.
Everybody knows, Blake.
Everybody knows by now.
Everybody
I
knows.
swear. I think we've said it at least once per every podcast.
Yeah. Look, I'm just an advocate for the silicon boob.
Not
Silicon, not
Valley.
saline, bro. Those things have stroke marks. Have you seen the saline?
It's not stretch marks, it's ripples.
Ripples. See, what the fuck? I don't want to wave in a boob, man.
Look, man.
If I want a boob that's fake, I want that thing just being like locked on. Gravity ain't a thing. I can do any sort of position, and they're still going to be staring me in the face. Why real?
I don't know. I like natural things.
That's your explanation?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough. If you had an opportunity for fake boobs, would you go there, though?
I mean, like, yeah, like I'm not going to be like, nah. It's not a deal breaker. Like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Bye.
That would be so funny. Like, if there's any man in the world, please come forward if you've turned a girl down because she's had fake boobs.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. Like, you know, like you hear of girls, like if a girl takes a guy home and then all of a sudden his penis is like the size of a cashew, she leaves. Like,
Yeah.
You reckon there's guys that have been like, they've taken the tops off and just gone, oh, sorry. Have you? No, you gave me that look like it is.
No, I haven't done that before.
Yeah, no. Okay. Next question was cardio or weights?
Weights.
Timberland or Timberlake?
Timberland.
Yeah, I
made
thought that was
Timberlake.
Yeah. What?
Timberland made Timberlake.
True. Okay.
Right, and Pharrell. Can't. Yeah.
Yeah, Pharrell.
I mean, he's good. Like Timberlake is good, but
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. And 90s or noughties?
Oh, for R&B.
Whatever you like. It could be like the sweatshirts that you tied around your waist.
I think I have to hit noughties because I was only, even at 99 I would have been 6, so
Yeah,
I couldn't.
fair.
I can't.
What about noughties or teensies?
Noughties
Yeah.
for sure. I
I'd
still
agree
go
with
back
that.
and play all that.
You know what I got into lately was 50 Cent.
Yeah, man.
I don't know why. I was listening to something about people going through hard times, and all of a sudden I'm thinking about 50 Cent getting 9 bullets in him. And I'm like, that's a good story. And I'm like, Many Men, let's listen to that song.
Yeah. Nah, I love 50 Cent. He had some bangers, bro.
Bro, man. Well, that's the thing. He had a story, though, because I think he got a lot further because got shot 9 times. He's a fucking good artist, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But what they were saying in this podcast I was listening to, not about him, but just about brand. Like, you need something that makes people remember you. And this guy, he's a business guy, and he was just talking about, he has 4 bulldogs.
Yeah.
And so he'd tell people that he meet, he's like, yeah, I got 4 bulldogs, blah, blah. And so
People always remember it.
yeah, he was the bulldog guy. And they go, oh, have you spoken to that guy? He has 4 bulldogs. Oh, Chris.
Yeah.
And that was what made me go 50. Like, you know, there's a shitload of rappers, but how many times did you hear the fact, like, dude, this rapper got shot 9 times and survived? That was the thing that made you go, okay, cool. I got to think about that.
100%.
It's made me think.
Yeah, for me, it was when he had these jaw reconstructed. And the reason why he talks like that is because his jaw, he never got all the motion back.
Yeah.
So then he started in the movie that he did, like, there's a massive scene about him getting full frustrated because he can't speak properly. And then I haven't watched the movie for ages. I think it was his
Get Rich or Die Trying.
I think it was his missus or something in the movie, or they were just like, fucking deal with it. Like, it's you now. Yeah. Use it. And then he did, and he put it into it. Yeah. I thought that was hectic.
I watched a behind the scenes thing of 50, like they're making that movie, and the director's pissed at him because he's in the Bronx. Did you grow up in the Bronx?
I can't say.
It's Bronx or Queens, but they're in there shooting it. 50s being 50, just being a dick.
Yeah.
So it's obviously you're in the Bronx. You're in like quite a ghetto. Kids are doing it tough, and so what's 50 doing?
Yeah.
Throwing fucking 20s out and causing just problems, and the director's like 50. You know, like this thing where he was just trying to move everything around. All of a sudden he's got this swarm of people because 50's throwing out 20s.
That was mad.
That was it for the questions. Wait, what else has been happening with you, man? I feel like I haven't really seen you.
Yeah, I haven't seen you for...
It's been a week.
For a week?
Yeah.
It's a long time for us.
It is.
It's a very long time. Man, honestly, it's about the same. Like, studio every day.
What's that like, man? Like,
it's pretty hectic. It gets pretty draining, man. The last few months have been really hard because it's like wanting to take time off. The thing that I've always struggled with work and a work-life balance has been wanting to take time off, but feeling guilty for taking time off. And I don't understand where that's come from.
Is that... I want to be careful I don't word it so I put an idea in your head.
Yeah.
Just
do it. Just put
why?
the idea in.
Why?
I don't know. I honestly don't know. You know, like, I was brought up working hard.
Yeah.
And so I think I'm just like, you know, if I have the time... Like, I'd be... like, I have memories of being, like, 15... I think 16, I was working at Macca's, and like I was hanging out with my friends, and the manager called me and was like, hey, can you come in, like somebody's sick? And I've just gone, yeah, and left hanging out with my friends, gone home, got dressed, and been at work within the hour.
Yeah. So work ethic, that's normal.
But I mean, like, I'd been there for 3 days prior. Like
Yeah.
it was one of my days off.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you know what? Yeah, I'll come in.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
But that's not, I don't know. See, I think it's this thing of work-life balance, this myth.
Yeah.
Like, name a billionaire
Oh, 100%.
that has a work-life balance.
100%.
Name, like, Timberland. I have a feeling that guy didn't have a work-life balance.
For a long time.
You know?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
I
And
don't
you know,
think
like
that's a bad thing that you've got a work ethic.
no, I love the fact that I have a work ethic
Yeah.
like this, where I can be like, oh yeah, do you want to go get a drink? No, I can't.
Yeah.
Do you want to catch up? No, I can't. Like it's upsetting at times because then when I do have a day off, like it's just for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I find out last minute that I have a day off. You know, it might be
Yeah.
because somebody's sick and they cancel a session, or for whatever reason. But I never know ahead of time.
Yeah.
And if I have it, like I'm constantly in this mode where if I have a day off, why do I have a day off? Like, why
so
is
it's a
there
bit of
nothing in
guilt,
my
like you're doing
calendar?
nothing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
like,
feel
why
that.
why isn't that date filled? So I'll fill it
Yeah.
with anything
So
related to work.
I would suggest being careful that you're not just doing.
Yeah,
You
100,
know,
and
like,
like
that's-
sometimes I'm like, I'll come in and I'll be like, why am I actually
Yeah.
here? You know, like, well, yeah, I've got stuff to do, cool, but
Yeah.
like, doesn't need to be done right now.
Yeah, because
Like,
you don't want to be
can-
that person that's like, you know, I'm so busy, and it's like you
Yeah.
look at him, you're like,
100%.
why are you in the same? If you're
You're in the same position.
you're in the same position from like 3 years ago, and
Yeah.
you've been busy every time I speak to you.
Yeah,
That's one thing with COVID that I've noticed. Like it's it's been so good. I mean, obviously because I'm learning a lot more, but this is really interesting because I've been really guilty of that. Like I have to do the whole time. Setting aside time for planning and thinking.
yeah,
Like that's what with meditating, also just sitting back like, all right, cool, what do I want with life?
yeah.
My God, I swear this room, I think it's this room makes me cough. Anyway, well, no, like I sort of sat down, I'm like, all right, you know, and it's not like it's one thing, like you sit down for 1 hour and you fucking know the line ahead of you. But I noticed that, all right, what do I want? I still fucking want these big ass houses, which I'm going to show you, by the way. Like I want the things, but I also don't want to be working 18 hours a day away. Like this is the thing, you can like with the internet now, you can still work and be around your family. But again, that's why I'm like, you know what, I'm going to use this time to not go back to the gym.
Yeah.
I have 4 months of JobKeeper, you know, like very, very blessed, fucking very blessed. So why not use this rather than go back and then get stuck in the fucking rat race again, throw myself, quote unquote, under the bus and make sure I swim out the other end. It's like, all right, cool shit. How do I start building something that's scalable? I have 4 months to figure out at least how to get me on that journey.
Yeah, for sure.
And because of that suppression now that I'm like, oh fuck, I've got 4 months. I'm already starting to like, again, I just joined with Cub, like $6,000. Ouch. But what's that going to give me? Networks.
Yeah.
Like meeting people. And what could that, you know, like the thing is too, I don't know how that's going to turn out.
Yeah, 100%.
I think this is where it's like, again, we get stuck in the doing.
Yeah.
Like the writing. But I'm kind of going out because it's like, I might meet someone at these things and they're like, oh yeah, like I've got so-and-so who would be able to help push Fresh and Zesty, or I've got so-and-so who'd be able to help you market your other product or this.
Yeah.
Or I might be able to get so-and-so on Fresh and Zesty to have an interview. Like, I fucking don't know.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
You know, so there's that freedom, but there's also, I only reached that because I realized, okay,
Well, if you're constantly doing
I'm
it,
going to be
you can't
stuck
do
in the
that.
doing.
Yeah.
I'll be making money, cool.
Yeah.
But then obviously when kids come around or whatever, like if I want to be making $150,000, $200,000, $250,000 a year minimum, doing PT means I have to be working like
literally
40 hours of paid clients.
Yeah.
Which means there's another 10, 20 hours of unpaid work, which again, I have one sick day or something like that. Like every business has this, but it made me realize, all right, I need to figure out something where it's like, all right, how can I do it so it's scalable and but also fun because I've been doing the same thing.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
So Have you ever like sort of looked at thinking time?
Yeah, 100%. Now more than ever, for sure. Like, I think that's what is like. COVID's been a blessing in disguise, for at least that.
Yeah.
Where I've actually had time because I didn't have sessions for so long.
Yeah.
I was in here doing things, but I was in here by myself. So I was thinking like a lot of like where I'm at, where I want to be.
Yeah.
And like, possible ways that I can reach that.
Yeah.
So for me, a massive thing was like purely just, okay, cool. Like you've been doing this for a while, you've been grinding for a while and you're getting results. Cool. What's the next step?
Yeah.
Because are you just going to stay grinding like this? Like it's impossible.
Yeah.
Like it's
too high risk as well.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I mean, that's where like obviously we spoke on Peter's podcast about like capitalism. That is one benefit to capitalism is that if there is the avenue for you to be able to scale.
Yeah, 100%.
Like I'm not saying it's the only way, but there is that benefit. It's like, all right, I have the ability to work my fucking ass off smart.
Yeah.
Like, again, not just head in the sand and just rat race.
Yeah.
But I can build something that ends up becoming like, all right, cool. If I retire at the age of 40,
Yeah.
but I can do it and I can create a system of certain assets or a company that now is fully operating and I've built it to a degree of it's being and I still have to come in, but now this is a company where I can take $100,000 a year and only acquire 5 hours a week because of 10 years of whatever.
Yeah.
And
100%.
now I can move around this way.
Yeah.
It's a cool opportunity, and same with your music. Like,
Well, yeah, like my plan originally for this year was I was going to be going to New York again to see my mate that I work over there with, Zig. And then I was going to be going to LA as well.
Oh shit!
Because I was like, it's time for me now. Like
You're going to move there?
No. Like, but I wanted to be there at least twice this year.
Yeah,
You'll
have a studio in Florida when we move there.
That's what's up.
What's up?
I'm all about it.
Check out the houses we're looking at. All right, you keep going. Hold on.
But yeah, that was my goal. My goal was like, okay, I'm at a point now where I'm confident in my abilities, and I was like,
Stacey rolling her eyes at me. I'm not going to tell you the story behind it, but it's like these are the houses we're looking at just for like shits and giggles.
Yeah, it's boss. Like it's like a 14 bedroom.
Nah, that's just stupid.
No, so that's the thing. I tell him, I'm like, he wants 3 kids, right? And yet I tell him we have to start with a 6-bedroom house. And he thinks I'm out of my freaking mind.
Look at those
I'm
eyes.
Like, you want 3 kids. Not in Sydney.
But babe, you're not going to have 3 kids in the next 6 months.
6-bedroom
I'm
house,
saying start with a 3-bedroom house, and she's like, that's too small.
Once I start having kids, I'm not moving.
I'm not stopping.
Not moving.
We're having 600 kids.
Okay, so this is one of the houses we're looking at.
This is a cheeky 1.29.
Yeah, USD.
That's USD as well. But look at this house. Like, so it's baller. Oh, is that it? Yeah, that's the one. So, I mean, look, it's all right, this one.
Okay, sure.
Is this the one? No, this is.
I don't think that's the one.
No,
see, 4 bedrooms. You have 3 kids. 4 bedrooms is adequate.
But that's what I said to Stace. I'm
one
like,
bedroom for
but I
you
need
guys.
my yoga studio.
Hold on,
There's
that's
4
not it.
bedrooms though. I'm sure it's got other rooms
But see, that's my.
and
That's
enough,
my,
and
oh,
enough
here we go.
spaces for
This
like
is it.
Okay.
you
Found
could
it.
build something.
So I wondered that. I wondered when houses list, why do they not put like
and
an
a study
office or yeah.
But here's the thing. So Stacey wants our first house to be 6 bedrooms, have a study for me, have a yoga room for her. I'm like, babe, we aren't just moving over there to cribs. This is already this is already cribs enough. Like, look at that swimming pool, big ass open thing. That's the location of the house, surrounded by water. You can then go out to that fucking what do you call it, island. And Stacey's like, Blake, it's only 3 bedrooms. And I'm like, yeah, your point.
That's insane, man.
Well, see, that's the thing. And then, like, so I'm also looking, I want a ranch.
Yeah, you guys are talking about this.
Man. I want mini cows. Have you seen mini cows?
cows?
She wants mini cows
They're
too.
so cute.
So, I look, okay. Oh, that was my point that I haven't been telling you in a whole new way. So I want, obviously, America sometimes is a little bit dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
We've heard stories, okay? I want 2 Dobermans.
That's boss.
No, the Mexican.
Oh, yep, I'm getting to that.
Okay.
I'm getting to that.
Okay.
Wait.
Yeah. So I want, ideally, like I want.
That's boss. They're lovely looking dogs too. They're
beautiful
dogs.
And also, like people, people that rob houses usually surveil it first.
Yeah.
They see 2 Dobermans, they're going, fuck that, I'll go to the next house.
For sure.
So I don't have to worry about like, oh, maybe we should have guns all the time.
Unless they like, sleeping.
But the
pills
other
in
thing
food.
is, Jamie, have you seen Dobermans without their ears clipped? Because they're so sweet looking and they look so
100%.
gentle.
So this is the other dog. So you know me, I like to be unique as much as I can. Like I'm wearing this fucking jumper for calling out. I want a dog that people just go, oh wow, I haven't seen them before. Like I went through a phase of wanting to have a. Have you seen Mexican? Not Mexican. Sorry. Have you seen wolf dogs? Like proper wolf dogs.
Love
I want one of them. Like Stacy loves it. It's just you saw a video of, like her being a vegan. It was a video of this guy feeding a whole chicken, and you hear the dog just chomping down the bones like
you don't even need a wolf dog for that.
Yeah. So
my staffer used to do that.
Oh my gosh.
That's the thing. So
well, and they try and chase things too. Like if they see something running, their instinct kicks in, and I'm like, I'm not getting dragged with a stroller and a dog, and like.
I'm not expecting you to walk them though, babe. Like, she has this cute little Shih Tzu thing.
Yeah.
Like
she's a Shorkie. Thank you very much.
That too, and she I go to her. I'm like, babe, I'm a man. Do you really think that, and her whole thing is like, being yoga and I'm like, I have a masculine man. I'm like, what the fuck is masculine about me holding this cute little thing like this? And I go, whereas, how about have your masculine man to, all right, it's an hour, all right? We're just going a bit overtime.
And that's all the time we have for our
We haven't got to the Mexican Cholo yet.
This is really soothing to listen to in the headphones, though. It's a great way to keep me calm.
So so I want a man's dog, and I want something that's like, it kind of looks a little bit evil.
Okay.
Like that's why I want to get the Tesla Cybertruck. The thing looks sick.
Right.
I have one on order, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
But
He's only told you 500 times.
Yeah. How sick is this?
Oh yeah, I know these dogs.
Yeah, the Mexican Cholos.
Yeah.
Like, but the full grown ones.
Yeah.
So like, fully hairless. Because her argument was always to me like, oh, big dogs shed. And I go, well, babe, these ones don't.
Short-haired dogs.
Yeah.
Not all big dogs have short hair.
No, I'm about it, man. They look beautiful.
Dude, they're actually really cool. And if this isn't Hollywood enough for you, they need to have coconut oil because their skin gets dehydrated.
Look, I'm all about it.
But that's the thing, like, I mean, I don't know. I just want a dog, but at least with those dogs, if we ever moved back to Australia, we can bring them back. Yeah. If I had something like a wolf dog,
couldn't do it.
No, because in Australia you're not allowed to have what do you call it, like wolf blood or something in it. So you can have Himalayan Damascus wolf dogs. They're alright, and Czechoslovakian wolf dogs, but I want something unique that people just.
I know.
Do you know what would be way more unique though? You with 2 fluffy as heck white Pomeranians.
I mean, I'd laugh.
Can you see
in a good way?
And just after that, I hand her my testicles as well.
No, not necessarily. Just one.
Just one.
No, I want to. If I get a dog, it's gonna be a like an English bulldog. Because it makes sense.
It makes sense.
Like imagine, like I'm in the studio all day. I'm not gonna get a dog that needs to run around.
Yeah.
Like I want a dog that's gonna come in, sit on the couch, and just like at me every now and then.
But no, you have to get 2 though, man.
No, I can't do 2.
No, look.
I'm probably gonna die from 1 because I'm allergic to dogs.
What?
Yeah.
You have a dog
and a cat. I'm allergic to both of them.
Your parents are just trying to kill you slowly, aren't they?
No, well, I was never allergic to them, and then like a few years ago, all of a sudden, I was just like, "Hey, what's up? How does not breathing feel?"
It is hard.
So now I have to.
No wonder you're never home.
Yeah. No, but it's like I carry a puffer around now.
Oh shit!
Like
because you're a dog.
Yeah.
And your cat.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Because Moe lives inside as well. So like my dog.
Oh. Dog.
So I don't.
I always forget the names. I'm sorry. I just see a big white guy.
I don't spend much time downstairs, and I don't sit on the couch in the lounge room because he sleeps there. So
basically, you're the guest. He's the owner.
Legit. I'll just sit at the dining table. Mum and Dad are on the couch watching movies or whatever, and I'm just in the dining table, just like.
Cool movie, guys.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I'm so glad I'm part of this family.
Yeah. But no, it's like,
So maybe you should get a hypoallergenic dog.
Well, yeah, I was thinking about that.
Mexican Xolo.
Like,
or a Shih Tzu. They're great.
Or
They don't take much.
or a little like Groodle or something.
I don't see you as a Groodle guy.
Yeah, me neither.
Nah. What about bulldog? Bulldogs though, like or French.
Bulldogs are short hair. It's gonna be real bad for me.
Oh, so they're really bad for you.
Yeah, so bad, man. At least with Moe's hair, I can see it because it's like he's a golden retriever, so it's long as shit.
So it's so dude, Mexican Xolo.
Yeah, but like I'm not badass like that.
Yeah, you are.
And they're gonna need some like
Running.
runaround time, and I can't.
Hairless Chihuahua.
Okay, I mean,
I couldn't sing with a Chihuahua.
no.
One that has his own self-pleasure
It'd be chunky and skinny.
Yeah, just what is it? What is it? What was that cartoon?
Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy for sure.
Oh my god, that show was so insane.
100%.
The Ren and Stimpy show,
I can't believe it was an actual thing,
bro. It was like, it gave me nightmares.
It's pretty
I've
hectic.
lost my mouse. Where's it at? Where's the mouse at? Oh, here we go.
Oh no, man.
Ren and Stimpy.
Right,
You remember that
shit,
show?
though.
Fuck.
Man, that's too funny.
They're just like, like, do you reckon that they were trying to be like, you know how like a lot of cartoons do the subtle on drugs thing?
Yeah.
Do you reckon they're doing that? Like it's like to
100%.
like it's some sort of acid. Let's find out. I want to see if they represent.
Think of like the era that it came out in though. Like,
yeah.
What a time to be alive.
Was Ren and Stimpy?
Drug
It was Ren. This is what it's coming out with. So I've got the options of: was Ren to be cancelled, a children's show banned? Was Ren and Stimpy a gay couple? Why is everyone these days trying to insinuate that every duo of cartoons, like Bert and Ernie, were a gay couple, Ren and Stimpy, a gay couple? Like, why? Why is it that a thing?
I don't have the answers.
Often bathing together or just being creepily intimate, the dog and cat couple didn't try to hide their affection too much, and show creator John, that's last name, even stated the two were gay for each other in an interview with the San Francisco Examiner. All right, for starters, a place called the San Francisco Examiner already makes me feel a little bit sexual. San Francisco, gay capital of the world. Examiner, I think of something going up my prostate. So I feel like he was a little bit...
So many other examiners, but like, do you? Like, it's cool.
What do you think of an examiner?
Man, tests.
Like prostate tests?
No, like written tests, bro. Like, get your head out of your ass.
He literally can't. Everything that comes out of his mouth is like from his butt.
Ass.
Have I told you that I got paid to poop? Have I told you that I poop 3,000 times a day? Have I told you? Like, come on.
Ass.
Is there something you want to tell me, babe?
Ass.
Hey, right now my bum earns more than you do.
You're such an a-hole. Like, you
See,
brought
now she's obsessed with bums.
Ass.
You brought me to this country, okay?
I love this for us.
I love this, yes.
Just happy chats.
happy chats. And we're still happily married.
Love it. Love that for you guys.
Good. But,
Soon to be happily engaged.
oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Because technically we'd never got engaged.
Oh, I was going
I
to be
still
like...
have a big rock, Jamie.
I'm not,
So do I.
I mean, I know you've got a lot of palm trees, so I'm sure you have a rock as well. Like,
Oh, I did want to get, I was really into... So I've started putting like coffee, like ground coffee into the soil and stuff for the plants.
yeah.
Bananas.
You don't drink coffee though, do you?
I do.
Do you?
So you know when these cameras shut off, they're shut off.
Nah, babe. And so what was I doing? Oh, yeah, coffee. I really want to put earthworms in them.
You were just complaining about bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's worms.
Yeah.
They don't fly. These bugs.
What do you
are
think
like,
is going to happen when you have worms?
They'll eat and shit, and I won't see it.
You'll get bugs, bro.
Why?
It's just nature.
And birds.
Birds.
Okay.
So a bird's gonna fly into my office.
As soon as you get one worm,
Just birds coming in.
fucking
Actually, there is a crow that's fucking crazy.
Alfred Hitchcock birds. Blake's house.
Dude, have you seen that video of that praying mantis catching a hummingbird?
Let's not show it, but yes, I have seen it.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Hectic.
It's not on.
Hectic.
Fucking crazy. I didn't realize they could do that.
Man, they're crazy.
Like they're
Bugs
strange.
are ridiculous.
Man, like this is the thing. People just, I mean, bugs creep me out. But could you imagine being a bug in that little world?
Yeah.
Like a bug's life was a big fucking lie. Yeah. It's not that nice.
I think a bug's life was more for us. You know, like
it was just bullshit they sell kids.
Yeah, it was just like, what's the moral here? What can we teach people?
Yeah, like I don't know, man.
Wow, that's so cool.
What?
Taking the headphones on and off?
When I took the headphones off and then I listened to you guys, it just doesn't sound that great. And then I put it on and I'm like, I'm definitely in an alternate reality.
So my voice, that's good.
Like this is a parallel universe for
I'll
sure.
just take a microphone and headphones like everywhere I go. Whenever I want to speak to someone, it's like, oh, sorry, can you just,
dude, you actually, put these on? That'd be a really good idea. Like what you could do is every time you want to make a complaint to a shop, like to a Karen.
I was gonna say,
if you're a Karen, bro, this is what you need if you are a Karen. So you just get this thing. You're about to do a complaint. Excuse me, sir. Hi, I'm really disappointed about blah blah blah.
I mean, I think with that voice, it's not gonna.
All right, okay.
He's like,
excuse me, sir.
Hey, how's it going? I just wanted to let you know that
this is so good. Keep
I wasn't.
Keep going.
It's like soiree all over again.
I know, that's what I mean. Like, it is weird. Like, I mean, that's something that people don't realize with when you get off the camera. As soon as the camera is off, the podcast is over. It's sort of like this, like you're an astronaut, like.
Yeah. Yeah, you've come out of it like a different thing.
I think this is where Mickey Mouse and his magic ears came from, for sure. He definitely insinuated that.
That's hectic.
Yeah, Stacey comes up with weird things.
That is a conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
If I've ever heard one.
Yeah. Bro, she'll start with anything. It'll have no correlation at all.
I want to go and watch Mickey Mouse now. Just so I want to see what's up. Like... No, like not like right.
I was just exploring.
I also don't want to get sued by Walt Disney, so
no,
because it's off screen, so you can do that anyway. Like if it's not playing because the TV's not in the shots.
Oh, I did though for a few.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay.
I mean, Ren and Stimpy might be a bit issue, but fine.
I mean, we're the #1 podcast, but
yeah, in Australia,
we're not the #1 podcast. So,
Jamie.
Like in the world,
I don't like that.
We're
negative.
the #1 in Australia,
yeah,
not
okay,
the #1.
Good.
In the world,
I was worried about your negativity there.
Yeah.
Please.
Oh, man. But I think that's a good time to know.
Yeah,
to end on that.
I think.
I just got my microphone adjusted perfectly.
Did you want to say some things?
You just
it's
dropped
sliding.
Why is everything she says sexual?
It did though. Did you see that? It went right between my hands.
Look at her hands too. Look at her hands.
What?
They're doing the double gluck gluck.
Oh my gosh, no! Stop. It requires 2 hands to get a good grip.
Okay, that one was on purpose.
It was. Oh, they were all on purpose, Jamie. I know what I'm doing.
Again.
All right, guys.
This is how I got a husband.
Stop it.
Like and subscribe, guys.
Like and subscribe. Look,
catch you
normally we
next
talk
week.
about a lot of some music stuff, teacher stuff, but fuck it. Just
We'll come back. We'll
Seriously
come back.
though.
yeah, and did you
better
guys like
subscribe.
this one? Is it like, do you like the random stuff? Should we do more of it? I think the camera's off, by the way.
Hit us up in the comments.
The
Hit
camera's
me
been
up.
off for a while.
No, it just died.
It just died.
Oh, and I can't. It's too much effort to put a new battery.
Well, fuck.
Look at this one.
Just gonna come around here, guys. Just give me a second. Hold on.
Oh my gosh.
It's breaking the studio.
All right, make sure, guys, like and subscribe.
See you next time.
Peace.
Yeah, peace.
But I don't know.